5 minutes off script. Let's go. Have you realized that nobody talks to strangers anymore? It's like we're scared to have a conversation with the people who are on this rock with us, flying through space. Everywhere you look, people are staring at their phones. It doesn't even matter how old they are. Waiting room at the doctor's office, checkout line at the grocery store, waiting at the airport gate. Those used to be places where you could chat with people. Are you going to make a best friend at your doctor's office? Probably not. But you could brighten somebody's day. As soon as somebody has 10 seconds of idle time, automatically their phone comes out of their pocket. In reality, the social norms have shifted, and I don't like them. Have you ever been in a restaurant and seen a couple out to eat together and they're both sitting there scrolling on their phones? It's crazy. You can't even talk to your spouse? What drives me really nuts is when a husband and wife will have their kids out and all their kids are on their little iPads with their headphones on at a restaurant. Right or wrong, from the time my wife and I have been married, our kids have never been allowed to use cell phones at the table. No tablets. It didn't matter how old they were. We were engaged. Now, if it's not a family dinner, I don't care if you watch your phone. But if we're eating as a family, you can be darn sure you're all going to be engaged. I guess for some people, talking to strangers feels awkward. I enjoy it. I've never met a stranger. Just the other day, I convinced a lady to buy some cupcakes that I had taste tested because I knew they were delicious. I had no business talking to her, but I didn't have my headphones in. I wasn't addicted to my cell phone, so I found an opportunity to give her some advice because the cupcakes are expensive. Maybe nowadays people feel like they're going to annoy somebody by talking to them. Let me tell you, the last place you want to be with me is in an elevator because I'm talking to everybody. Partly, I blame the culture. I grew up being told don't talk to strangers. Our kids were brought up as stranger danger. So it's really our own fault. Also, the media does a pretty good job about telling us about kidnappings, so that's scary for some people. Most of what I've seen is people really just want to keep to themselves, and I don't get it. Don't you want to spread happiness in the world? People nowadays are real tight-lipped when it comes to eye-to-eye contact. But when you get them online, they'll comment on every video they watch. They'll respond to every tweet that they see. They'll message all their friends through text messages. But sit a bunch of kids in a room. Most of the time, they're all going to grab their phones and probably text each other. The fact is, digital interactions are much easier than personal face-to-face interactions. But easy isn't always the best path to follow. We as a society feel rushed every single place we go. We've got to get in and get out of the grocery store as fast as possible. We've got to go get gas. We got to run into the gas station, pay for our gas, go pump our gas, and get home because we have to make dinner. Dinner's done, we got to clean up. Everybody's got to get their bedtime routine in. Kids are in bed. Now it's time to relax. Oh, nope, it's time for us to go to bed because we have to do it all over again. Have you been to a coffee shop lately? Everybody's either on their cell phone or their laptop. Both headphones on, not paying attention to anybody else who's around you. Not trying to build a community. In reality, maybe people didn't stop talking to strangers to be rude. Maybe this world that we're living in has just changed how we interact. I'm not ready for that. You can ask my wife. On a cruise ship, I never met a stranger. I make friends with everybody I can. Crack jokes in the elevator, make jokes at the buffet. We do it all. And for those 4 to 7 days, I've got some friends. Do yourself a favor. When you go out in public, keep your cell phone in your pocket or your purse. Smile at people. Be a good human being. Your little comment to somebody could change their whole day. And don't let your kids use tablets at the table. Stay engaged in this life. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your partner, to your kids, to your community. So do you have to talk to strangers? No. But can you turn those things into some enjoyable moments? I believe so. Well, that's all I've got. I'll see you on the next one.